It's hut making time.
I'm McCree.
Alright, let's see.
Sorry, Allison, I've been inviting people. Oops.
Let's get...
Autumn doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing and me yelling at him.
I need wood. I do not have any wood.
Oh, no!
Oh, no!
I forgot about the tide.
Oh, no! I need to make it higher.
Stilt.
Stilts. It's stilt time.
Autumn says, well. That's what you get for leaving the group.
I'm not leaving the group. We picked this spot for our houses.
Are you guys seeing this cat just love these pets? He's just eating them up.
You've been wanting attention the entire day.
I miss when Ethan was talking. I scared him away with my politics. Ethan, come back.
Ethan, come back. We'll stop. Maybe.
Carl says, you brought up this channel before. I saw a few episodes. Not a bad channel. It's really... Some episodes suck. There was one... mostly it's good.
Middle of nowhere that doesn't make any sense.
I remember this. Hello, McCree. McCree is here to wave us all goodbye. That's a great story, actually. I wish we could talk about that further. The house that she kept building on. Like, how afraid of ghosts do you have to be before you become the monster?
Apparently they made a movie about it, actually.
Oh.
Called Rose Red.
That makes sense. All right.
All right, well, thank you guys for joining today. Thank you for everybody who joined in for the first time.
I'm legitimately going to go eat a Benadryl. No, don't think about it. Is it a spooky muffin? No, don't think. Oh, fuck.
Why?
I like how he looked at this full table and thought,
that?
There's room for me. Why are the animals so needy this morning?
I don't know. Come here.
This seems like a bad way to get this cat
Come
off
here.
it. Okay. Bye.
Move McCree so I can see my buttons.
McCree, move your butt. But not in Kentucky, Louisiana, or Mississippi. I assume they added those in because those are
the ones people usually like make fun of.
I thought for sure you could actually marry your first cousin in Arkansas.
California and New York, huh?
Yeah?
Interesting. I would not have expected that. Sir,
What's the point, though?
this is not a lounge. You were live on the air. No, now it's the wrong day. Wrong day.
That's true. It is. This is the wrong day, in fact. They're gonna want to grow up and be doctors in the same way because they literally just like can't afford it. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you're having a moment with the cat here. He's so sweet. Hi, McCree.
But yeah, no, it's really weird how.
I think veganism is genuinely like,
Dude.
the most. Stop the microphone. I think it's the most correct. Like, morally correct, ethically correct. Uninhabited island in New Zealand.
Disappointment Island.
Disappointment Island.
Free.
What was I talking about?
The island.
Will you just...
What?
You poor thing. This is a rough morning, guys.
I would crash a boat into an island. That's not what we're talking about.
I'm not...
We're talking about whether anybody would notice if I crash my boat into an island.
Right. Will you chill? You need to chill. You don't belong. The table does not belong to you. What was I gonna say?
You must not have food or something. Is that what's going on?
I didn't feed him.
I told you to.
You did. You did.
I'm leaving. Feed the cat, please.
You did. I was busy trying to get. Oh, he looks like he needs food. Look at how starving he looks.
Yes.
He's so skinny.
So deprived.
Let's see.
So follow us on Twitter, McCree, you're trash. And then after my Half-Life stream, Rachel's doing drawing, I'm pretty sure. I think it's the second Tuesday.
Rachel's
Rachel's doing a
drawing.
drawing stream
That's
this
exciting.
evening. That'll be happening whether or not I do Half-Life. Not the case. There's lots of people that aren't magic in the magic world.
No, they're not magic in the real world.
No.
McCree.
This is incorrect.
Is this comfortable?
This is not a tunnel.
There. Good job.
One way or the other. Or
Good
just
job.
sit there. That's
Good
fine.
job. Yes. Oh, the chinnies.
Oh my god, what?
Can you imagine trusting your voice actor that much?
No, I'm not sure they did.
Well, they reanimated it because Mike Myers was like, no, Scottish. Could you
Sounds
imagine
like
Canadian
that
Shrek?
That just sounds like dealing with. Then it's just like direct effort to output.
McCree! We had a deal.
No, don't.
No!
Not on the microphone.
Some of these are sad. You can do anything you want. You'll die of Alzheimer's, deteriorate slowly and painfully. Like, oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, so you can get free computer and technology for life, but you cannot ever own a car. Yeah,
I could see
think I would
that.
do this.
I could see that working in certain situations, but you'd have to go like live in New York City or something.
I make YouTube videos that make people laugh. It took me a really long time, but ultimately, that was definitely the right decision.
This is not okay, man.
I think that there's activism and that there's like a really positive thing that comes from just making people laugh. That's really good. Just really the best.
All right, well, that was Matt and with the weather.
And this is McCree.
And this is McCree.
The rest of the podcast.
McCree, take it away.
Nailed it. Thank you.
Yep,
really,
fantastic.
Really
What's
the
our next
best.
headline? Get the music back up.
Agreed. Matt is the best. If you could just... Thank you. Thank you. All right. What else do we have for today? Iterations of chess, and there are atoms in the universe. That
That's
means
a weird one.
someone mistaught me about atoms then.
That kind of makes sense because of that. I am frequently baffled by how big numbers get when you start counting combinations.
No, he's fine.
McCree, come on.
He just wants love.
Really, like it doesn't have a huge active audience at the moment.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I mean, the main point is to have these
be worth
be
adding
live.
these to the podcast channel as well. Well, what did you expect?
Maybe
McCree?
I could do podcasts instead. Actually,
Yeah.
it may fit better on podcasts.
It feels like it's more of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we'll stream it on Twitch and we'll upload it to the podcast
If
channel.
the community has any opinions, I'd be happy to hear about it.
Sure, let us know.
But we'll talk about it internally and just kind of see what makes the most sense. But they will be available on one of our 3 channels.
All right. Well, we're getting more and more blown out as the day goes on.
We are, yeah. I'll have to
McCree
lower
has
that for next
graced
time.
you with his presence.
Thank you, McCree.
Thank you,
This was
McCree.
McCree's first move. He's never had to do that
like
before.
A champ. McCree moved in with 1 large dog, 1 small dog, and 2 kittens, and
Yeah.
he is doing great. He is a true champ.
People get angry when I say I don't know instead of agreeing with them. And I think the characters were fine, but again, I just didn't pay that much attention to it. Honestly, I just don't feel like I can have like an educated opinion because I haven't put one together yet.
I've always found that like the biggest flaw of Star Wars was that it was just fucking boring. So I don't know how you guys are doing it, honestly.
Shit.
Sorry.
That said, I'm still really excited to watch The Mandalorian Season 2, and I know it started that soon because the first season was great.
The old ones are boring and the new ones are boring.
I'm excited for the new potential of Star Wars being episodic. I think that's actually a great idea. They're doing this one, and then they've got the Obi-Wan show coming out, and supposedly Clone Wars was also great, and I didn't actually ever watch that, but it was supposed to be like the best Star Wars thing so far. So I'm really curious to see how that goes.
He's so unhappy. As soon as I came to hug him, he just like stiffens and is like, "No, please don't." But yeah, no. I need to think about the women representation as just superhuman children first, with nothing to overcome, and see if it's bad. It's hard to tell.
My current position on it is like, don't think it's a problem. Think it's a natural step towards things being better. So probably ultimately good.
Yeah, it's a stepping stone.
Yeah,
it's
an interesting trend. So if anybody wants to start submitting some push the buttons,
or just other movie pins.
All
Sir,
right, Kat, you need to clear out.
he really just wants his face to be next to your face, but not touching, and no one can touch
Yes.
the cat. That was boring.
Sir.
What else did I watch? I don't know. I tried like 3
Sir.
anime beginnings, and I was like, ugh.
We are
Who likes
live.
this? Let him sniff your face constantly. How hard is that? McCree!
Dude,
Come on.
we're doing a show. This isn't new.
This is from Fencing Vogel, which I presume is the most dangerous kind of Vogel. Is the website going to be made mobile compatible? That'd be nice. Yeah, Kyle, why don't you work on the website some?
We tried to make it mobile compatible when we released it. Like, it works on mobile. It's responsive design. It's not like super great on mobile, and we do want to do an app version still. So we will be improving its performance on mobile going forward for sure. Stevie DFS says, did you guys break any of those guns by accident, dropping them on the floor so many times?
Allison can change one thing, go back and hit people. So, yes, I'm very sorry to disappoint.
No, I think that's actually important though, because I think you're still...
That's not
Jesus or Jesus?
That's not Jesus. I think I know all of Jesus' quotes.
You probably know all of Jesus' quotes. It's probably not going to work, but we'll see if
This is
what
why
the chat
I
thinks.
was gonna do it to you.
Squeeze.
Squeeze.
McCree.
Do not ban
This is not
him.
cat time.
It is cat. It's
No.
always cat time. It's always cat time. historical events, but one of them should be false. And I have to explain.
That could be fun.
Sir!
Get down.
Ripple Gilf, who has not confirmed whether or not they are male or female, which they don't have to, but I have a sneaking
But they
suspicion.
did say that's how you pronounce their name.
Ripple Gilf?
Yeah.
I love it. Also, might have a picture of Mr. Toasty as their...
Like our Mr. Toasty?
Maybe?
Oh, you're right, it is. Hey, thanks to everybody for writing better jokes than I did in the comments.
Wow.
That has happened a few times, actually, where I've written this whole thing and then somebody makes one joke.
Making sense of spelling bees and venomous spiders.
I did my best, Captain.
You did great. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, I'm definitely into Scottish accents. Or Irish, or whatever hybrid existed. Very, very happy with that. Allison loves Shrek confirmed. What accent is Shrek?
I think he's Michael Myers, or Mike Myers, whichever one is the actor and not the serial killer, attempting to do a Scottish accent.
Is it Scottish?
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I like Shrek. Shrek is fine. Not the human. The ogre. The voice is alright.
Remember when there was like a thing going on Reddit about like human Shrek being... That's probably way louder than we are now, actually.
That's okay. Did he say his favorite folklore yet?
He said that he was targeted by shootings in Los Angeles.
That's not what I said.
You were at...
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
Oh no.
I'm absolutely not gonna repeat myself. Well, sounds like your fault. You are a mischief.
I'm gonna forget it. It was if you had to compare yourself to any TV character, who would you compare yourself to?
Probably Mr. T from the A-Team. What was his name? Was he just Mr. T in the A-Team?
I think he was Mr. T,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely my kind of vibe.
Karl Marx is just tired Allison confirmed.
Sure. So like, people can't like come in.
How big is the force field?
I don't
Hello.
know, I guess probably is. But that one and the guards themselves video that week were made with that same kind of like big bulky camcorder that we've been using.
Yeah.
You just found out how to change the settings so that it looked halfway decent.
Yeah, that's true. I miss Jeffrey. Someone else in chat mentioned it too, but yeah, we haven't seen a lot of Jeffrey because Jeffrey still goes into raid. Fair enough. I think that's a very reasonable fear. Okay.
Are you afraid of boats outside of if there aren't animatronics? Do you dislike boats as well?
I honestly, it's from being like 8 and getting on a ride that no longer exists because it was too frightening for kids. But the Maelstrom at Disney World.
That's wild.
If you've seen those commercials, you know who that is. He's also in
30 Rock.
30 Rock, yes. As Liz Lemon's boyfriend.
The best boyfriend she ever had. She should stick with him.
No, he's gross and disgusting. But
What?
that actor,
I think he's pretty cool.
that's the actor. I thought that was crazy.
Wow.
As I was reading it, I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. And then they mentioned who it was, and I'm like, what?
Everything makes sense now.
That's wild.
He was also in John Wick, apparently, which I actually have not seen.
Kyle!
I know, I'm sorry.
Come on.
I heard from people who have worked with him that he's supposed to be just freaking amazing. He's just like the coolest guy.
Yeah, he's
Not John
one
Wick.
of those guys that became an actor later
McCree.
and had a actual life. And so he's
Yeah,
a garbage
usually those
person.
people are
Yeah.
chill. I'm just surprised. Most of the time I feel like actors, like nothing bad can ever happen to them because they have so much money. But then I read things and I'm like, oh yeah, everyone's human, sucks. The
Yeah.
end.
I guess you could die in an ambulance even if you have money.
Today I learned about, here's another one. Today I learned about the windshield phenomenon. Let's hear what that is.
Oh, I saw this. It was depressing.
People tend
hell
to,
yeah.
people tend to,
We're just, I don't want to talk about it.
all right, fair enough. I have another one.
McCree is becoming known as Blur Cat.
Why? Is he so
Because he keeps
fast?
standing in front of the camera out of focus in front of us.
But he's beautiful.
McCree, teach him about focal length.
Here we go.
I didn't get focal length until like 2 years ago.
Today I learned that the song
some suggestions from you guys, see what else we could add to this show.
Oh, Phoenix Rising subbed. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Glad you're here.
McCree.
I think Phoenix Rising was gone yesterday, or was it Princeps, or was it Puffle Master? Why did they always show up? That's really all I have to say in response to that.
Sure.
McCree! Anyway.
Theory is more fun to you, that humans and dinosaurs live together, or that the devil put dinosaur bones in the ground to trick non-believers?
I kind of like the devil one just because it means that somebody's understanding of religion is that there literally was like, they can't not be imagining some red guy with a pitchfork going around, dancing around and like burying bones in the ground at that point. If you believe someone faked, like if you believe an entity buried the bones in the first place.
I tell him I don't want his money. He ends up throwing me about $50 before he jumps off ungracefully, and I can't throw his money back at him again. This is the day I decided that 1, I will never wear my work uniform in the bus again, and 2, rapidly
McCree,
spinning.
you're never invited.
Seat. It was like comedians, right? So there was a long time where comedians got on stage and said really crazy things like, you have to laugh at everything. And then would throw out like Holocaust jokes and like 9/11 and like rape jokes. McCree, no!
I feel like that's a different conversation, though.
It is, it's not fashion.
Yeah,
But I think a few years ago, people were like, yeah, comedy can be this, and now people are like, you know what, no, let's not do that. Inferno says, McCree, save us from these heavy topics. Why are you even here? I obviously cannot talk about light things. It doesn't work.
That's
like,
what I'm here for. I'm here to switch it to Spider-Man whenever it gets
I wish
too
my
much.
brain could just like shift down a notch, but it's impossible. You said water the other day, and I thought of how that's a feminist topic that I could discuss deeply upon.
Oh, I figured you were going to go to, like, Michigan or something.
I went to Nestle.
Oh, yeah, that too.
But there were other things. There was a whole... I physically can't. I don't know how to tell people this. What I can do is not talk and let you move on.
Phoenix Rising says dark topics work if you bring in a cat. All right, I guess you're invited now.
Nailed it.
Enjoy. Hey everybody, how's it going?
It's been a while. It's been a good while.
It's time for us to do this and close it down. I think the war has been going too long.
Watch our subreddit just tank now.
No, it's but we ended this one, and then Me More 2 can start.
I feel like this is also quality meme, but this is more like really well cooked green beans, which are good and have their place and are very important. But it's not spicy.
I think that's probably the coolest part about it. You don't have to like sign up for a whole nother website if you're not.
You don't have to split your amount. You don't have to spend anything extra. That is the Cedar Park Police Station.
What?
We are in direct view of them.
How did you do that?
McCree! He's telling us that the show is over.
I guess so.
Rather than one solid donation. I'm going to destroy